Okay, before I start to introduce today's class, and just a reminder, last week I gave everyone our attendance, not your attendance here. And here is the attendance accumulation for each week. Sure, we have 1 week off in the past, and will be 1 week off around week 17. So the week 16 is the presentation time for everyone. And again, next week I will release the statistics in your presentation time, especially for students in Group B. And again, my policy is only encouragement, no enforcement, no punishment, only encouragement, only encourage. Sorry. Okay, I'm hungry now. Okay, only encouragement, no punishment, no enforcement. Okay, and also I encourage everyone to digitize your notes. Because in the future, any chance I can share your information with appropriate people. For example, a general manager just had a chance. A general manager come email me, "Hi, $1, could you recommend several people with the talent in this field and attitude of blah blah blah? Could you recommend some come to my company?" Sure. Hi. Dr. Wang, I know some students with the perfect quality as you need, and their website is like this, blah blah blah. Then take a look at them. If you like them, I highly recommended them to your company. But you mentioned that you need a sales. But I think the student A, the personality is not good to be a sales, but he or she could be a perfect R&D staff, research and development staff. Okay, any question, please let me know. Okay, get it? In the future, I hope I have such chance, but I will be prepared, and you need to be prepared too. Okay, then go to next. Again, in Group A, the score is up to 7.5, and requirement to pass attendance at least 6 times. I think most of the people got this criteria. There's no problem. And an essay, there are 3 sections of this essay. I should say 3 essays. The first one, the original, without any assistant or correction, 300 words. And the second one, you can use AI to generate an essay. The third one, after you refer to the article, you can write your own, modify it, write your own essay. And student in Group B, you don't need to have the essay unless you cannot fit the criteria. So next week I will also I gave you the attendance here, the number is here, and I will give you the presentation time. Otherwise, if you think, okay, I'm qualified, I will be qualified to be a student in Group B, you don't need to waste your time to write the essay, but you need to finish another work, a poster. Okay, and student in Group B, the minimum score is 80. Sure, there is no free lunch. You need to pay more time on this homework, and the requirement at least 10 times of the attendance, and 2 times for formal writing and presentation, at least 10 times of presentation, including, okay, the 2 formal ones can be included into the 10 times. Get it? I think for some, I know some of you have the talent to be a good presenter. I'm not a good presenter, but I encourage you to do more, to learn more. That's my purpose, because I was born in Taiwan. I got my education in Taiwan. I know the defects, the shortage, the bad side of the Taiwan education. So sure, we have the positive side, but the presentation skills is the negative side of Taiwan education. And I have no idea about students from different countries, but I think the presentation skills are really basic. So okay, so far any question to our grading policy? No. Okay, and about the how to write an essay, I think that is not hard for you. Just a reminder. 3 sections. Part 1, write it without software correction. If you don't know how to write a term, how to spell a term, you can check the dictionary, but prevent. Yes, I think several weeks ago I demonstrated how to use ChatGPT to generate an article. Hi, dear ChatGPT, could you give me a 300-word article? And the topic is how to save water in Malaysia, in Philippines, in Taiwan. And please remember, write the article. I'm not a native speaker of English. Please have some grammar problem. Please have some misspellings and 300 words. Thanks. I think the ChatGPT will give you an article you like. But I don't encourage you to do this part because you need to write it by yourself. During the writing, you know how to organize it. And yesterday and this noon, a student and I, we are editing a poster. I will show you later. How can I say that? Only you highly get involved about the writing, you know how to do it. And don't worry about the grammar problem of misspelling because now we have super software about spelling or spell check. But if you have no fundamental skills in English writing, those tools for you is useless. Sure, I can generate an AI essay. It's easy. You can do it in 30 seconds. It makes no sense. I have no crystal ball. I cannot predict the future, but I know so far we're still learning in the traditional way. But maybe in the future, you can get a USB disk and plug it into your brain or somewhere. Then you can get another memory, another knowledge of it. But so far, no, it's impossible now. We need to follow traditional way to learn. Okay. Then the third part, so I forgot to say, the part 3. You can refer to any general AI article or any grammar check and write the third article, 300 words. I think 300 words is not a big essay. So thus you will give me 300. There are 900 words in the essay. Okay, I think most students select the group A. Any question for this part? If you can understand, please let me know. Like me in the group, and I will explain how to do it. Even I can record a video to explain this part. Okay, let's move to the next. And today, okay, I'm going to show you one thing. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, 1 minute, please. Okay, and I it's not me, but I say sorry. The Nutrition Association Taiwan, they didn't give me the instruction in English, so what I can do is explain it in English. Okay, the size of the poster, that is 80 centimeters of the wide and 10 centimeters of the height. So here is the rule. You need to follow the rule to set the size, the dimension of your poster. And the time will be this coming Saturday. And the content should include title, author's name, affiliation. Sure, that is the basic part, and I'm going to show you this. Okay, 1 minute, please. Let me. Okay. 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 Oh, sorry. Let me. Okay. Okay, I got it. Here. For example, a student and we did the survey, and here is the manuscript, and sure, we almost finished the discussion now, and she needs time to put the conclusion into this poster. And here the title, you can see the width, that is 80 centimeter. The height is 110 centimeter. And here is the title. Okay, let me check it. Title, authors, and affiliation. Okay, then introduction, methods, results in tables or figures, and conclusion. There are different parts. Okay, let's talk about it. Introduction. Here is the introduction, materials and methods, results, and sure, we have the notes in our language. Then later we will do it in English. Discussion and conclusion. And here is the results one. And we have the method in statistical method here. So the student follows the format to establish this one. And next. Okay, and here. Okay, and here is the manuscript. Here is the manuscript. Here is the title, the name, and the first author is sitting over there in this classroom. So again, I highly encourage you to do a project and ask your advisor. I plan to publish that in an annual meeting or any kind of work conference. I want to know, and I to learn the skills how to edit a poster. And here is the authors. My name is here. And introduction, methods, results, and the result table 1, table 2, table 3. Okay, then that is one. I think this course is called Academic Writing and Presentation, and actually we need more time to practice how to write an academic article. And the structure is, title, author, department, the affiliation, introduction. What does it mean, introduction? You need to tell your readers your motivation, or the problem you want to solve, or something you don't know, you want to know. For example, I don't know the average weight in Taoyuan for senior citizens over 65 years old, maybe like this. So I designed an experiment or a survey, try to understand, to catch this concept. But why do you want to know the average body weight for the elders in Taoyuan? Your purpose maybe, I want to know that, then I can sell my product to them. Yeah, that is a very good motivation and reason. I want to know the blood pressure for the male citizens over 65 in Hsinchu area, because I just guess maybe the underground water has some toxic compound may affect the health of for some elders. So you can know this. You have the assumption and you try to organize a test, a project, an experiment. It's up to you to realize, okay, actually the problem is more serious than I think, because the underground water, it contains heavy metal contamination, something like this. Okay, that is a project. And as I know in the US, and this part is a part of the education since the elementary school, but in Taiwan it's very horrible. And okay, I prevent to over criticize the higher education in Taiwan, but okay, here introduction. Proper nutrition is critical for children and teenagers to achieve optimal development and learning conditions. Sure, okay, that's the first sentence. And thus, many countries have developed school lunch policies to provide children and teenagers with essential and sufficient nutrients and calories and energy. Okay, so what do you think about we type the term calories / energy. Why? Why? Everybody knows calories because it means the I don't know how to say what is calories. Okay, calorie, but actually in Japan they use energy. In Europe they use energy. So I always encourage students to broaden your view, not retreat in the Taiwan education. Okay, so I combine them together, and calories / energy, I think it's a good way for all readers. Okay. However, each country may have different consideration when making such guidelines. Okay. So in the introduction, we explained the purpose, the motivation. Why did we do this project? And our previous work compared the lunch nutrition in Japan, Taiwan, and the United States. Okay, our previous work, thus, this work is based on previous work, and we want to extend our research, and to provide a broad view for the subsequent amendment of Taiwan school lunch guidelines. Actually, it is a problem because the latest edition of Taiwan Nutrition Dietary Recommendation has been published around 2 years ago. But the Taiwan lunch guideline yet to update. Okay, I explained the first part, and in the future you need to know. Okay, the first section is introduction. How about second one? Second one is methods. What is the method? You want to know this situation. You don't want to develop a new way to solve your problem, or you have a discovery in certain field. You want to introduce this new novelty to your friends, to the science society, and you need to explain how did you do the methods you used. Okay. In this work, some documents have been used to compare the differences in Taiwan the lunch guideline lists the 5 nutrients and calories based on the 7th edition of Taiwan DRS, the Taiwan Dietary Reference Index. That is on 2011. That's on 2011. Okay, the updated version of Nordic nutrition recommendation is in 2023, but current we check the references and they are based on the previous edition. Okay, then here we mentioned, please scan the QR code to download those documents. So you may scan to download it here. Okay, now this part is the method we do this. But when I was a master's student, we did experiments. For example, when I was a master's student, I did the natto. Natto is a traditional Japanese food, fermented soybean. I did my research about the material. Thus, I need to explain the methods. There are 5 or there are 10 bacteria of Lactobacillus, the natto bacteria used in this research. And the type 1 is, type 2 is, type 3 is, and type 4 is from Professor from Japan, and appreciate his help. And I want to isolate and purify the external, the extracellular polyglutamic acid, and I killed the fermentation solution and centrifuge it and participate it with a lot of the ethanol, high purity, about 95% ethanol. After that, I washed it with the still water. Then we dissolve it in the ionized water and the deophilization. That is the method. Okay. And when I was PhD student, I used a different way. Okay. I think this part I can stop here. Then next class I can continue to this part. And I forgot to mention. I need to say sorry there because I just finished the example slide this noon, and I sent it to our online group, and I need to say sorry. And there are 6 slides here. And later I will show you how to play this part, especially for non-English native speakers. And the first causes of climate change. Okay, there. And thank you, Gan, for giving me this idea, this inspired idea. And I prepared 6 slides. Okay, let me go through it very quickly. The first page, second page, third page, fourth, fifth, and the final page. And today, you don't need to exaggerate. I admit that previous week, I was a little bit over because I tried to induce your emotion. But this time, just you can speak slowly. Hi, everybody. The cause of climate change. As we know, there are many situations. During the past 10 years, the temperature reached 1.1 degrees Celsius before the pre-industry levels in 2019. It's a serious problem. We need to concentrate and we need to focus this problem. We cannot avoid it. You cannot. We have no chance. Maybe this is the last time we can solve it. Everybody knows there are a lot of greenhouse gases. For example, carbon dioxide, methane, and some fluorine compounds, and nitrogen compounds, and nitrous oxide, and PFCS. That is very common for the coolant in the industry, and some sulfide product like this. And sure, when burning coal, oil, gas, such as fossil fuels, and we get electricity, we get our car moved, but meanwhile, it produces a lot of carbon dioxide. Okay, and cutting down forests can transfer the carbon dioxide into biomass, but the selfish humans, they try to remove the forest and plant the plants they want. It's not good. It's not good. And this one. Okay, thank you for your listen. Next week, I will give you some potential solutions, how to attenuate, how to reduce the global warming. Okay, any question, please let me know. Oh, so this time, you don't need to exaggerate, okay? Just slightly. But next week, I will ask you, everyone to say up, you can do it. Okay, so this time, you just study it and practice it in a peaceful way. Read the slides. Okay, and so I may postpone the break time. And I know some of you are really want to know more, and let me show you how to do this. Here, there is a website called naturereaders.com here. Naturereaders.com, and 1 minute please, let me have. Alex, no?
Touched down on the Martian surface earlier this week, marking a historic achievement in space exploration. It's equipped with cutting-edge technology and instruments to search for signs of past microbial life and gather data about the planet's geology.
Type, paste, and edit text here.
Okay,
Natural read.
like this one, you can cancel all texts here and select here. Here. Oh, for example, if you want to know how to read this one, you can copy, paste here, and slow down. If you cannot catch the normal speed, you can slow down. For example, 0.69. Okay, then click play.
Global warming. 2011 to 2020 was the warmest decade recorded, with global average temperature reaching 1.1 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels in 2019.
Okay, if you think the speed is too slow, you can normal.
Global warming. 2011 to 2020 was the warmest decade recorded, with global average temperature reaching 1.1 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels in 2019.
Okay, then you can follow that. Okay, 2011 to 2020 was the warmest decades recorded, with the global average temperature reaching 1.1 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial level. Okay, you can predict it. Okay, or you can try next one like this. Oh, I think the speed is too fast for me. Maybe slow down. Okay, 0.83x. Okay, I think it's comfortable for me.
Burning coal, oil, and gas produces carbon dioxide and nitrous oxide. Cutting down forests. Trees help to regulate the climate by absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere. When they are cut down, that beneficial effect is lost and the carbon stored in the trees is released into the atmosphere, adding to the greenhouse effect.
Okay, get it? Oh, so actually I apologize because I should have released the file 2 or 3 days early, then we can break this part. But I'm too busy. No more excuse. I need to say sorry. So we can break this part, and I try to prepare maybe 6 or 5 slides. That is enough for you. Okay, and now I'm going to have a roll call. Then we can have a break. Then later students can come to practice